Hello there, I'm Scotty. You're not. And now welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Review Series, movie number 8. Uh, Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, which is the longest by far, clocking it at 72 minutes. And, story follows a member of the Saiyan race named Patagus, who comes to Earth to get Vegeta to come to a new planet Vegeta, which is what the Saiyan planet was called. We become the new king of all the Saiyans, but of course he has an ulterior motive. And then King Kai contacts Goku and tells him that the South Universe has been destroyed and that the Legendary Super Saiyan is responsible. And Goku realizes that it's the same place where Vegeta is, and so our heroes arrive and have to figure out who the Legendary Super Saiyan is and how to stop him. And it's very obvious. They take forever to do it, although Goku catches on faster than the others. And, okay. So you think, okay, this is the longest of the movies. 72 minutes. There must be a lot of stuff. There is a lot of fighting, but there's also a lot of talking. And our first continuity comes with the destruction of the South Universe. The South Galaxy, excuse me. If that's the case, then how is there a South Kai later in Dragon Ball Z? Also, by looking at the way the characters are, Trunks has long hair, which means it would be after the second time they were in the fight chamber thingy. The hyperbolic time chamber, that's what it is. That's when he has longer hair, which means this would be during their preparing for the Cell Games, which makes no sense. And this movie starts with our heroes going on a picnic. That's what these movies do anyway. Picnic. Except for Goku, who is with Chi-Chi as she's trying to get Gohan an interview with this private school, and he's told that when she asks, okay, what happens when they ask you what your hobbies are? He goes, oh, I like fighting. She's like, no, you can't say that. Say your hobbies are sports or something, And he's forced to take off when he gets a call from King Kai talking about destruction of the South Galaxy. Meanwhile, Patagus arrives on Earth with some people. Yes, I know it's Paragus, but I like to call him Patagus, okay? Talks to Vegeta, tells him that he's established a new planet Vegeta, because that's what the same planet was called, apparently. That he wants Vegeta to be the new king. So, they arrive, he introduces him to his son. By the way, this happens to be around the time that picnic is taking place. So, even though Vegeta is there, Trunks goes along with him. And also along for the ride are Master Roshi, Krillin, and Oolong for some reason. And when Goku goes, so does Gohan. Gohan is rocking his look from the later parts of the Cell Saga. He hasn't gone Super Saiyan 2 yet, but he can go Super Saiyan. So, I don't know. And so they arrive and they meet Broly. And despite the fact that they have taught how to read people's power levels, they cannot sense that he's Legendary Super Saiyan, which is bullshit, because when Patagus gives his backstory, he says that when his son was born, he told King Vegeta that his son has a very high power level. King Vegeta ordered the kid to be killed, but Patagus tried to fight, and they were both left for dead. And when Frieza came along to destroy Planet Vegeta, they survived because of Broly's mysterious powers. Yeah, I don't know. Also, this has been a question that's never been answered, even in Dragon Ball GT, because Patagos has a mustache, and I always wondered if he went Super Saiyan, does that mustache turn yellow too? Or gold, whatever it's supposed to be. Vegeta does have a mustache in Dragon Ball GT, but he shaves it off before he goes to fight. Which, frustrates me because I want to know. I need to know. But yeah. Now, we just established that Patagos has this thing on his hand that can control Broly. So you think maybe that can control his power level. But still, Vegeta should be able to sense something. Goku is, when he gets there, he sees Broly and he knows something. And especially since Broly is freaking out over Goku. Why is that? Well, one of the most stupidest motivations I've ever heard. Broly hates Goku, Kakarot, because he cried too much when they were laying next to each other in the baby nursery. Yeah, that's why he hates Goku. You know, for all intents and purposes, he should hate Vegeta because it was his father who ordered his own death and his father's death. But no, Goku's his greatest enemy because he's the star of the show, and for no other reason than that, we gotta make up a reason. So, why couldn't they just say, okay, but King Vegeta ordered the death of Broly and Patagos, and Bardock was the one who carried out the murders, carried out the executions. So that they have, and they were left for dead, of course, so that they have motivation. Oh, it was your father that tried to kill us, so now we're going to get revenge. That matters because Patagos runs out of youth very quick once Broly is no longer in control. And by the way, yes, they do some they do some filler. I said in this, like, there's a lot of talking. There's a point where Broly basically about to freak out and go Super Saiyan, and then all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting it to work, and then all of a sudden it does work, and then it stops. Because we're gonna have another like 5 to 10 minutes of stuff going on, and then while this is happening, Vegeta starts to fight Broly, and then Patagos tells Goku the story of what happened while Vegeta is fighting Broly, and Trunks tries to fight as well, and then Gohan tries to get involved, but Goku's like, "No, get out of here." But it's a pretty cool fight scenes. The music again, the hard rock music for the American dub. I suggest you watch that version. And then, of course, Piccolo once again comes out of nowhere. But at least here, they give a reason. Because he has a big ears, you see. So he heard that there was... I'm sorry. That ridiculous. So he heard everything that's going on and made his way there. Don't know how he got there. Goku used instant transmission. Don't know how he got there. He doesn't know his transmission. I don't know. Lord Slug knew instant transmission, but... And so we have the fights. Meanwhile, we also have some comedy because Master Roshi just wants to leave the planet. He didn't actually want to go there this time. They were on the gangplank and it closed and they fell in, which is another stupid way to get those characters involved. But you need to have some comedy in here. I guess. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of stupid. And then they also realized that there are a race of people there who are not indigenous. They were taken from their planet and brought there to build the stuff. And that's how things got out of hand, But Broly realizes that we don't need Patagos in this movie anymore and just kills him. But yeah, like I said, there's supposed to be funny joke where Master Roshi falls off a little cliff and the people fall on him, and then Krillin lands on there, and Gohan, or an Oolong, and then they're like, "Where's Master Roshi?" And in the middle of this whole thing, Goku's going, Master Roshi's like, "Hey, I need to get out of here. I need to get off this planet." And Goku's like, "That's Roshi." I'm like, really? You had to have Goku break the fourth wall? He's like, That's Yoshi. Yoshi. That's Roshi. I'm just like, what is this? I know we gotta be funny. But also, Goku loves food. At one point, he's yelling at Vegeta, "Come on, Vegeta, I haven't had breakfast yet." And then you got Broly in a corner, Kakarot. And by the way, in the 3 movies, somehow 3 movies with Broly in them, get used to hearing Kakarot, Kakarot. The same. But yeah, eventually Broly is super strong, super powerful. It takes everyone down, so they give all their energies to Goku, but not for a spirit bomb, just to power up his Super Saiyan powers. I maybe the writers thought, oh, we can't do the super, we can't do the spirit bomb because we did that about 7 times before this, so we gotta do something different this time. They went a different way with it last time, where it was used to kind of power up a little bit of. It was like a spirit bomb, but also powered him up a little bit. Here, it just powers him up. Everyone puts their energy into him, except for Vegeta, who's Saiyan pride won't let him, but then he eventually does do it, and Goku's able to destroy him. But also there's this comet that they throw in here. There's a comet on the way to destroy the planet, which is what they're stalling for with the not telling Vegeta who the Saiyan is. Anyway, Broly is destroyed. I don't know how he survives. I don't remember. He somehow survives because there's 2 more movies. Although the 3rd one's questionable. Anyway. And they all get in one little ship and fly off. They're all thrown together, even those little people who we don't see again. Yeah, everything is said. Also, by the way, I forgot a joke at the end of the Super Android 13. Maybe I forgot it. I mentioned it in my intro to this series. There's a scene at the end of Super Android 13 where you have Piccolo and Vegeta sitting on an island. And they're like, is it over yet? Not to the fish jumps. Okay, it's over. Not like that. Here they don't really do that. Although I will say that Patagoose is also voiced... No, not Patagoose. King Vegeta is also voiced by Christopher R. Sabat, doing like something in the middle, or Sabat, whatever you could... Sabat. Which is something in the middle between Vegeta and Piccolo. It's got a little bit of both. But, yeah, I'm going to give this another pretty good. This is one of the better ones. I recommend it. Although Broly's motivation of, you cried too much when we were babies, that you absolutely would not remember, is something. But then, also, King Vegeta's motivation of, oh, he's too powerful, now we got to kill him. Wouldn't you want to train this? No, I can see it now that there's no way to control him. Even Patagoose tried with that glove. There's no way to control him. So I see kind of where he's going. You shouldn't kill children to begin with. But I could kind of see what his thought process was. Not that I agree with it, but I can see where he was coming from. He was kind of in the right, I should say. But this is a cartoon, so it's fine. Realistically, do not kill kids. It's like the whole thing, get power time travel back in time, kill Hitler. Would you? You would think about it, and you would go there, and then you would stop because you realize this is a child. I know you know who that child becomes, but still. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan? Leave comments below, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is the first of 3 Broly movies, but before we get to the other 2, we gotta take a detour into Bojack country, and I don't mean the Horseman. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.